No, I was not being nasty.
That's a disappointment. I was
Oh.
hoping
I was
one
gonna
of
say
us
that's
would be nasty.
disappointing.
although
She
some
too.
people was, although some people was trying to bring it in with a little wing ding,
I bet they were. I bet
Not
they
a
were. Hey, Patty Duke, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
I don't know why I'm so tickled by that.
I was gonna say, why? What? Why you
I'm
laughing?
tickled by wingding. Listen,
Oh, wing
that
ding.
tickles me.
Wing
It is a
tickles
little
me.
funny, right? Little wing ding.
ding.
Somebody was trying to get a little wing ding.
Yeah, I mean, people,
Right.
they were. As soon as that thing hit, they were like, because of course it was in the hotel, so people had rooms. They were like, "Well, all
So
right,
what's
Happy
up?
New Year, bye."
Well, I know that's right. Well, it's
Hey,
been
I ain't mad
lovely.
at him. Hey, Tommy. Happy New Year, boo.
Hi, Dami.
Happy
Yes, Dami,
Dommy,
all on
Happy
my
New
page,
Year.
speaking life into my channel.
I
I
know
appreciate
Tommy left
you.
me some of the sweetest little comments. Oh, thank you, boo. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, leaving me the sweet nothings you whispered in my ear.
Hi, Jaded.
Hey, Jaded. Hey, January Clark. Jaded, I wish that you could get through your hair and makeup and come and join us, but I understand the diva. The diva has to be camera ready.
Not the
Hey,
hand
DJ
makeup.
Kool-Aid and Lisa. Hey, Sassy Francis, Nicole Stevens. How you guys? Happy New Year to
Happy
everyone.
New Year, everyone.
Everyone. So look, you guys.
Everyone's.
All right, we got some feedback. Who is it?
It's
Oh,
not
you
me.
know what? It might be me. Hold on.
I didn't
Hey,
know
Lace
that.
Queen. It's gone. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it gone? No, it's still there. Which I will let.
No, oh, nothing else open.
Let me see. Hold on. It might be me. Shit. Hold on.
Let me close this and double check.
Let me close all this stuff. It might have been me. I do have some other, but I don't have.
I don't
Yes,
know
sir.
if it opened this.
Hey, what's up, YBS Mary? Hey, Sylvia. Hold on. Let me see who it is. Is it you, Abby?
Is it me?
I don't know. Let's find out. All right. Let me say something. It's that damn
Here's
Abby.
Because I done closed everything. The
I
volume
closed
down on the
everything too,
phone.
and when I
I'm
just
like,
muted Abby and I can't hear. Hey Brianna, hey Sunshine, hey Mama.
Boo! I'm on my cell phone and not my computer. That's probably why. I'm on a
Is that
cell
what it
phone.
is?
It's probably what
Okay.
it is.
Happy
Yeah, I
New Year
can hear
again to
you.
everybody coming through, coming in the room. Hey, it's just Shay. What's up, Vovo? Vovo, we need to get together and have some drinks or something. We need to go have some drinks or something.
not a something.
So look, you guys, it's 2020.
It is. It is.
Even years are usually good for me. I'm just gonna be honest. Some great
Okay.
things, some great milestones in my life happened on even years. So, hey, what's up, chat EM? Danny, hey, little sis.
Hey, Danny.
Danny, if you wanna come on, text me and let me know. I'll drop you the link. You don't have to show your face. You can do it an avatar if you want to. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Fifi TV.
Hello.
So
Hello.
I'm really, really excited and looking forward. Hey,
Hey,
Carolyn, looking
Joyce.
forward to this year. Some great things went down for me last year. I actually had a really decent year. A lot of people don't necessarily know, but for about 4 or 5 years straight, I just had a lot of stuff going on. It was just one thing after another, after another, after another. But last year, knock on wood, was really, really a decent year for me. And so I'm just want to hey Mimi. I was going to say, hey Abby. Anyway, like you're not sitting in front of me. Hey Bilo. So I am excited. Did you guys see my New Year's tag that I did? And I tagged the two of you.
Yes.
I
Okay, so
saw. I gotta watch it again.
I need y'all to get on that. Need y'all to get on that.
I gotta get into the
Yeah, I didn't
questions.
get to watch it, of course, but I saw it.
It's okay. Watch it and then jump to it. So
Will.
that's the way we want to start the new year off. So look, you guys. So my tag is I'm ready to get a little messy, and I am. I do. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I'm ready to get a little messy today. Damn. Let me just go ahead and say the views expressed are those of really be alone. Abby and Christian are in the room, but that don't mean that what I'm saying. As Abby takes her earrings off, that doesn't mean that they share my views. I just gotta get some stuff off my chest, y'all. Hey, it was a good year for you too, Sunshine. Yeah, I can't. I'm not even gonna complain. I mean, I think I had the normal bumps and bruises that you go through with a 12-month period. But when I say I've had some rough years, I mean like being paralyzed, having to learn how to walk all over again, having a lot. Like I was blessed to have 3 grandmothers, and I lost all 3 like in less than 2 years. You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So a lot of things kind of for this year. Knock on wood. Let me knock on some wood. I'm looking forward to some great things happening. Yeah, you passed the drama to me. Well, I'm sorry, Danny. I wasn't trying to, child. Hold on. All seen was the fight and looking at the drama. Oh, all I seen, child. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in about that fight. Now, again, my 2 cents might not be their 2 cents, but I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in. Anyway, Abby look like she ready to fight, don't she, y'all? She got that with the hair back. She got the hat on. She done took the earrings off. Abby look like she ready, don't she?
That's what the words say. Be out here, be ready.
If you stay ready.
Be ready. You ain't got to get ready. So the first thing I do want to start off with, unfortunately, we do have to start the new year off with some bad news. Commissioner David Stern just was announced that he passed away today. Those of you who are familiar with sports, David Stern was the commissioner of the NBA from 1994 until 2000 and I'd have to look up the year, but like maybe 2009, 2010, something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, look who decided to join us! Yes, hey, baby, bro. I'm happy. Not that y'all running there, but you know, they'll be giving it to us all the time. You know.
I'm just saying.
You know, Jay to be in his room, you know, calculating complicated math problems and stuff. So.
I be playing with my ruler.
Playing with the ruler?
Okay, you know what?
So they said that David Stern had a brain aneurysm last month, which I didn't know. And I guess he never fully recovered from that. And I believe they said he was 77 years old.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that was announced today. So you hate to start the year on a bad note, but I did want to just pass that on to you guys if you had not heard the news.
Yeah, that was some sad news. He was a good commissioner.
It definitely was. And Jada, I'm looking forward to your next video. I saw the
he was
community post because you know I didn't see none of those.
Yeah, I guess I could agree with that. He was effective, but I don't know if it was all that good. But
I mean,
you talking about David Stern?
Did the dress code happen on his watch? Or did it happen?
Dress code.
Okay, yeah. You're right about that. Yeah, that was some bull.
It was.
And I'll make sure I tell you really be about that. But that you'll see that they give Gronkowski a pass because he's white.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see that. I'm not familiar because I didn't look at any of the countdown shows last night. I was kind of watching.
I was in bed by like 10. I slept through the new year. I woke up. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to go to work. I was like, damn.
Well, you know what? I didn't sleep through it. Like 1 minute, it was 11:45, and literally, I looked at my clock and it was 12 o'clock. Like I didn't set the alarm or anything, and I was like, "Oh damn, I almost missed it." And then because I was here by myself, so it wasn't no big deal. I took me a shot, honey, and I was good to go.
Oh, let me go ahead and catch up.
Sorry.
Jada, is that your fan club? Who's that? Yeah, he initiated the dress code after the malice at the palace. Yeah, that is true, Big Daddy. That is true.
Hey, Big Daddy. I want you to know every time I say that in the chat, that's what it sounds like in my head.
Oh, that's what it says.
That's what it sounds like in my head. I've been waiting to get on the live and for him to say something so I can be like, so I can say it out loud. So it sounds like it does in my head when I see.
Oh, that's how it sounds in your head.
That's what it sounds like in my head.
Are you going to take a shot now, David? What you sipping on over there?
Patron.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little Patron. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with the smell. I don't like the smell of it. It kind of smells like, you know how gin has that strong smell? You know what I'm saying? It has a very strong smell to it.
Me and Jen broke up my sophomore year in college, and we just don't rock like that. We just agreed.
I like vodka.
We agreed to just not be friends with each other. We just agreed to just disagree. Okay. We fell out. I blame it on Snoop because I don't know who the hell told him to make a song called Gin Juice, and I decided that it can't be that bad if it's in a song.
Gonna try it right, and it messed you up, messed your whole life up.
Me and a Bala Tanqueray, we went 10 rounds, player, and I'm just gonna be real. I lost. I lost. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't been friends ever since. What's up, Tanari? Yeah, we ain't been friends ever since. Yeah, I'm feeling a little okay. So let me hit this first little piece of mess. Let me tell y'all what happened to me last night. So last night I was running through these YouTube streets, and a few people was having some lives, like New Year's live. They was playing music and it was all good. So I stepped into somebody's live, and I'm just going to say it wasn't QB's before people start thinking, because QB was live last night. I ain't talking about QB. This ain't about QB. I stepped into somebody else's live, and they were cool. Okay, this person was cool. They, I spoke when I came in the room. They spoke. It was like Happy New Year, really be, and everything was cool. And I said Happy New Year to the chat, right? Only one person spoke to me. Now, normally probably wouldn't be an issue, right? And when I say one person, I'm talking about somebody I don't even know. Like, they were just being polite, like, Happy New Year, really be. You know what I'm saying? They were just being polite. I don't even know them. If they somebody that rock with me, they be in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? They be in the bushes. I don't know them. No disrespect. I just didn't know that person.
But
what I started noticing, though, was the people, I started noticing the names that was scrolling by.
Have they spoken to you in the past?
Oh, these were people that used to break their neck to speak to me in the past. These were people that used to be up in my chat every time I hit. These were people that used to be like, if I was in anybody's chat and I spoke, before I could get out a good hello to the chat, it was, hey, really be, how you doing, girl? Blah, 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 blah. And I said, this is very interesting. I said, let me conduct an experiment. So I started dropping personalized hellos to people. Same people that used to speak to me, same people that used to be, all up in my live and everything. Now, either I'm blocked or they was just straight ignoring me. And I said, now this is real interesting. Now, mind you, these are the same people that I guess have chosen sides. And I don't even need to get into that. Y'all know what I mean when I say have chosen sides. Here's my issue right here. This is Switzerland. Y'all ain't seen me. None of us have dropped in nobody's chat talking shit about nobody. You know what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, this is that whole mob mentality. This is that whole pick and choose mentality. You don't have to stop speaking to me because you disagree with something that's going on. You don't have to stop coming into my chat because of whatever is going on out here with these YouTube streets. And I've been noticing little stuff here and there, but it was so obvious last night. And I'm a Cancer, so I internalize stuff, right? I was really breaking that thing down, and I said, you know what? I've been noticing that a little bit here and a little bit there. But it was so obvious last night that it was probably about a good 5 people that normally will speak to me or whatever. Ain't say nothing. I was just like, are y'all noticing any of that? Y'all see? But you'll be out there like that, so I don't know.
Well, since I'm not subscribed to nobody, and I might be in the bush, but I'll never be in people's chats like that. I did not notice anything of that nature, and if I did, fuck them. They blocked. They don't have time for you and your big bag of bullshit. If you're going to let some bullshit over somebody you don't even know in real life prevent you from being a decent human being and speaking when spoken to, then fuck you and your mama. So there, how about that?
Okay.
How about
the Young and the Restless chat. There's a Young and the Restless chat, Dami. You got to tell me about that later on. Anyway.
There's a Young and the Restless chat.
What about you, fellas? What about you guys?
I have. I'm not gonna name the person's name, but they were the.
I'm not saying no name.
At one point, they were the only person up in the morning. So I was like, oh, I'll check. And for me to be polite is to speak. Like beef or just speaking. And the person asked, for me to be careful, and if I was coming to start mess or to take back mess, that's not what it's about. And I said, first of all, no, all due respect, I am just here to respect. I said hello. That's it. I don't even rock like that. Like, you know, I, I'm just, hey, hi. That's it. Or whatever. And if it starts to get where you start,
hey, sassy,
talking about other people, I just step out. I just peace out. I'm out because I'm not gonna sit around and just listen to it. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not doing this. It was just like, okay, like I got it. That's not even how I roll. But okay.
Right. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. Anyway, go ahead, Jaded. Go ahead.
I can't say that because I stopped commenting because I was tempted to just say hello, and then several times I said no.
Thank you, Simone.
And I pulled back, and I don't know why. Something was like, just don't, and that's kind of messed up because I like to talk to certain people or interact, and I haven't said in any little slick shade I've thrown out, it has not been definitive. You get what I'm saying? And
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
The slick shade I recently thrown, I was in support of myself and the parties involved right now, who happen to be, on the screen right now.
Right.
Indirect. But that's my prerogative. That has nothing to do with anybody else or what's going on. I haven't thrown a bone in the fight either way. I've just been doing my thing, and but I can see how that can happen, and people could say, "Oh, that's trivial," or "That's little," but it's actually a big thing because when you interact the way that we do on this platform, it's something as simple as saying hello or a lack of, and then you're just like, okay, something's weird. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing. It is a big deal. It's not a big deal from the point of view of it's going to change my life or it's going to affect me in the long term. But it is a big deal when you start talking about, like you said, the relationships that you try to build with people and that kind of thing. And it's like, wow, we at a point now where you can't even speak. You can't because you've decided that you on one side or the other. Like you feel like, Lace Queen put a good point up here. She said, this is a great topic. What is chat etiquette? Do you add everyone you know in the chat? Because I'm not like that. I give a general hello. So that's a good question. And let me say this to you, Lace Queen. What I do that as well. When I go into a chat, I'll speak to the host and I'll give a shout out to the chat. So what I'm saying is in the past, I do that. I speak to the host and then I say, hey to the chat, Happy New Year to the chat, whatever, which is what I said last night. Normally, I would get responses back. And when I come into a chat and I speak to the chat, there's certain people that will always speak to me. Now, that doesn't mean that every single person gives me a whatever. I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm saying. There's certain people that, you walk into a chat, they're going to speak to you. And again, I'm not saying anybody has to speak to me. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is that I find it very interesting that there are people who are not speaking to me. And here's the thing. I'm going to just go on and call a spade a spade. And y'all can black out if y'all want to, because this is me speaking and it's not y'all. And this whole beef between James and other content creators, James has not asked anybody to take sides. He just hasn't. And I don't feel like over here on this platform it's been addressed one way or the other. So for you to feel like you can't speak to me now, or you're choosing not to speak to me because you know what side of the fence I'm on, I just find that to be real trivial, and I find it to be bullshit. And I'm just calling it out. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Now, I'm not calling any spade. Hey, Simone, anybody else that came into the chat while I'm talking? Now, I am going to call one name, so if y'all want to black out your screen, y'all can black out your screen, because I am about to call a name right now. It's been on my mind for a minute.
Before you call your name, can I play devil's advocate a little bit?
You can, please do, because I want to hear it. So, yeah.
Do you think, because you ran a couple of scenarios by when you began talking, and he was like, you are either blocking that channel, there's shade directed towards you. Was it a lot of people in the chat? Was it a fast-moving chat? Was it one of those big chats? You get, because if it's a big chat, it happens. You get what I'm saying?
It was less than 20 people in the chat, and it was at like 2:00 in the morning.
And then also, it's how can I say this? Sometimes I don't speak to people, and I'm talking about like at work. I'm talking like at work, or like, you know, if situations where you see people multiple times or you interact with them like a lot, or it's not just a random thing. Sometimes you just don't speak to the person. I'm telling you, and they didn't do anything. They didn't say anything. I just didn't speak to them. Or like the dude at my job, I want to say dude, but the dude, the one of the straight dudes at my job, he's cool, and he'll tell you, I just don't want to talk to nobody today, and then he'll keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? And then the next day, he's backing you up, and it's like, oh, okay, I thought you was in the mood, so I was trying to act accordingly. I would ask this: is this been in one chat, or are you noticing a pattern?
No, I'm noticing a pattern with certain people, and again, it's not everybody, but there are certain specific people who used to be in my chat, and then every time I would see them in other places, they would speak, and it's certain specific names. Yeah. It's probably about 4 or 5 specific people that I could be like, wow.
Before you say your name, I just want to maybe say this. I don't know, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, chat, whatever. I don't know if it's me or people are taking this loyalty thing way super too far. And I think
like Crips and Bloods.
Yes. Like West Side Story or something. Like really, like seriously. And it's just like, you know, you can
Capulets and Montague.
Right. Like I mean, to use a thing, it's okay to disagree with someone. Like it's okay to have a different point of view. It's all right. Like there's nothing wrong with
If you're an adult, you can agree to disagree and still be agreeable.
Yes, you could still be an adult, disagree with somebody, and be cool. I just respect you as a human. I may not like your views, but I just respect you as a human and keep it moving. We don't have to like dislike someone else because other people are having a beef. You respectfully stay out. You don't have to participate and be in the amen choir. Yes, God, amen. You don't have to do that. Because once you do that, then I think you're stepping, you know, into a different realm when you do that. But if you mutually care for both people, just step back. You don't have to not speak to the outside people kind of entangled into it because you think, well, that person thinks the same way the other person thinks. I'm pretty sure we all, communicate often, and there's certain things that we all just be like, that's not really my thing, but do you? I respect your, I respect how you're doing that.
Right.
And I mean, that's just how it should be. I just don't.
Right. And again, like I said, at the end of the day, is it going to negatively affect my life? Right. Yeah, no, because when I click the end button to this, I'm done with it. Right. I'm just saying it publicly because I really haven't said anything on any of this. This mess has been going on for 3 weeks now, right. And I haven't really publicly made a statement because I don't feel like I need to. Right. Because it's, you know what I'm saying, for what we were just saying, I don't feel like I need to. I think it's anybody who knows me and know how I move, where I stand on the situation. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's not about who's in whose chat. I can care less. It's as long as you ain't got my name in your mouth.
Right.
And as long as you don't have you ain't saying certain things. Y'all know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. You can be in anybody's wishes. You could be in anybody's chat. If I see you, I'm going to speak. If you speak to me, it's cool. But I'm just noticing there are people that I know specifically who ain't never had an issue speaking to me before. Now all of a sudden I see you. You don't have nothing to say to me, and I'm just like,
I don't think that's not cool.
So
hey, what's up, Trish? How you doing, baby? Simone.
So all I know is my great auntie.
What's up, Diana?
Abby is speaking right now.
I was speaking, but you just swim.
I'm sorry, boo.
It's it's all right. We adults. It's fine. You're so silly. My great auntie Maya Angelou once told me, when people show you who they are, believe them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when I hit that stop button, I'm done with it. But I guess I'm saying this to say, I see you, we see each other.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we may be cool, but I just don't fuck with you no more. Because I see you moving funny. So therefore.
Or how I like to say, once I see you or you show me that,
thank you, Gregory Smith.
In a box, and you get placed in that box, and you don't know, you don't necessarily know you in that box, unless
I know you in the box.
But I know you in the box, and it's cool, So and it's so, like, again, like I always say, YouTube is so vast with like so much talent, all this stuff, that I don't understand why we have to sit here and act like this sector of the very few folks it is, because let's be very clear, it's only a few of us. I mean, they try to act like it's big, but it's really not.
Yeah.
Compared to the, I mean, I'm right now amazingly subscribed to a man that pets his pet owl, and he has like 2 point change subscribers, and all he does all day is you see his 2 little fingers, and he's petting an owl. And you know how many views he gets?
Well,
because people are weird.
Well, you know what?
I'm confused.
Well, you know what? Again, going back to my challenges I've had a few years ago, I was in the hospital for like 2 months. And after I got out the hospital, I've had a hard time with my sleeping pattern ever since. And one of the things that when I can't sleep, one of the things that helps me is white noise. And I had an app on my iPad, but my iPad is acting funky. It's been acting really funky. I think I have to get a new one. And I found a couple of those channels on YouTube, and at night it's their channels on YouTube that just play 24 hours rain. Or I found a snowstorm. I never knew a snowstorm made noise, but okay, a snowstorm. And for me, it actually helps me. Sometimes I just put YouTube on, and like you said, these channels got like millions of subscribers. Yeah. So that's clear. Yeah. I had a study session last Saturday with my baby brother, and we were talking about some things, and as far as analytics and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
I have to have my fan on too. I don't care how cold it is outside. I gotta have my fan on too.
Thank you, Tanari. By the way, I appreciate you.
Thank you again, Gregory Smith. If you did not hear me, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. But yeah, so. And you know what? Maybe I ain't gonna change my mind about dropping a specific name. But what I will say this, and then I'm gonna move on to my next.
Yeah, the name.
I ain't gonna say no name because I don't want to start no shit. But I will say this, and then I'm gonna move on to my next messy topic. How do I want to word it?
As we wait.
Why you get your bitch ass?
Everybody cool with y'all? The paint mixing videos are soothing. See, I didn't even know a paint
mixing.
Wow, I didn't even know that made noise.
I didn't even know. Yeah. I mean, I listen to meditation, like some of the meditation music and the all that sometimes on YouTube. But paint mixing, that's interesting. I'll check that out.
But that's the power of the niche market, because it's anything that people are interested in. And like this whole thing with these chats and stuff, like y'all said, there's a handful of people doing the content. They sharing the same pool of people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's an influx of like 200,000 new people, which I don't see coming unless they come from Mexico. No shade. Then it's going to be the same people. You get what I'm saying? So y'all talking about the painting, the paint mixing, the owl petting. Like there's videos on stuff you wouldn't even believe, and like y'all said, they got millions of people, and that's why I'm encouraged that we can build up our followings, and they'll follow us.
Yeah,
based off of what we do.
I did my countdown yesterday. And all of I like my reviews. Like that's what I do over here. I have fun doing my lives. I have fun playing around. But Patty Duke said she listens to Dr. Boyce Bakken. walking people to sleep. You know what?
You know what?
Listen to him ramble about.
Quite effective.
I like that.
Yeah, it was so quintessential. So I'm gonna say this and this is to a specific person. I'm not gonna call their name because I'm not gonna get that messy.
Mm.
I am a woman, and I am empowered, and I don't need you to define that for me, and I don't need you to decide that because I choose to move the way I move, that I am betraying womanhood because I don't do it the way you define it.
Yes.
Says the cisgendered heterosexual female.
Okay.
Not with the snap.
Say it again.
Not with the snap.
With the snap. That's my game.
But anyway, and again, that was to somebody specific. Y'all can figure, and it ain't and it's probably not who y'all think it is, but it's whatever.
I think
I'm gonna text you, and you just say yes or no.
Okay, text me who you think. Text me who you think. It's probably not who the majority of y'all think it is, but it's whatever.
Are y'all gonna do a top 10 Christian and Ebby?
You said what?
Are y'all gonna do a year in review? Like a year in review for y'all channel?
I was thinking about it.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to do a super trailer. You know how the Chasing Dallas and all that dude? I kind of want to cut my stuff together and do like a super trailer.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
No comment. No comment. No comment. All I'm gonna say about that is what Brother JW said. I agree. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, what's up with Baby Stevenson?
What happened?
Cool, Jaden. I think that would be cool. Yeah, Abby, you got it right. Ding, 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 ding. You got it right.
That's what that was my first immediate thought, because
it was in my spirit. Right,
that was in my listen. Here's what I know, ma'am, sir. Mind your motherfucking business. How about that? I'm not asking smacking pussies out your mouth. Don't be trying to smack dicks out of mine. Leave me alone. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has time. Sis, for real. That's what we doing now. You ain't black. So you just going. So you gonna attack my femininity because it's not how I'm not doing it how you think I should. Like that's not how this works. It's not how any of this works.
But it all goes.
How about you clean around your front porch before you come to mine?
Yeah, it's all about individuality. We can all be individuals. Individually, we are all different. You may be of one spectrum wholly, like, gender-wise, you may be a female, you may be a male, but you are still different, and you have a right to be different.
Right.
If you're going to sit there and talk about words like empowerment and encouraging and healing and all those type of things, they include.
But we do those things. We empower each other. We uplift each other.
Right. We encourage each other. We see
bullshit. We will call bullshit.
Right. We help.
And bitch, that's some bullshit. Don't do that. Now,
that's not.
If you think this is about you and your feelings is hurt about it, suck a dick. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know if that's how.
Or meet me at the IHOP so we can get it popping.
No, there will be no more.
I don't think this person does that. I don't think that's what this person does.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, I don't think that person would.
I don't think that's the insult.
No,
I don't think they don't.
You don't think that will work for them? Okay.
Thank you, Chocolate Bay. No. Not Madam Sir.
Peace and blessings.
Hey, what's up, L-Long? How you doing, boo? You know what? I'm being a little messy today. Just chit-chatting, but I'm being a little messy today. So let me say this. Okay.
Is you talking about what we about to talk about?
Well,
are you about to talk about
the king of seats with carpeted walls? Oh no, he's not relevant enough for us to talk about him. No, ma'am. He's delusional and
I've already addressed
we don't know the definition of words. We don't know words mean things. Like we don't do that. We don't. We don't do that.
Young man or person that you did the whole thing where you broke it down so eloquently that I was very high five. I had to give you that.
Thank you, boo. Thank you.
It was wonderful.
I said,
it was masterful.
Yeah,
here's my thing. He's not gonna get it because he's stupid. So
no, he's not gonna get it.
He's absolutely not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it.
You did not read
it's above us now. We can't. You can't.
I think a part of what he's doing is just trolling, but it's okay. I'm here for it.
You gave
for trolling, you have to be smart and have some comprehension skills, and that's not his ministry. So no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gave a complete lesson, and that lesson was very. I mean, it. Yeah.
You wear the do-rag?
What's up, Jaden?
You talking about the one that wear the do-rag?
Yeah, the one that
he had the do-rag on
the one that got the carpet on his walls.
The one.
Jaden.
I'm confused because you've been dragging people, so I'm trying to figure out which one.
No, but this
we got two people by their lace fronts right now that we drag across the school.
Make sure I know what it is.
We don't pull them into the living room with us.
Talking about the heterosexual one or the gay one?
Well, right now we're talking about the heterosexual one.
With the
we hope he presents as heterosexual. Let's start there.
I was lost for a whole second.
Okay, now I got you. It's not your fault, really. He got his do-rag too tight.
Is that what it is?
It's not gonna get in. It's not gonna get in. That do-rag is blocking everything.
I thought it was all them those dust mites that was in that carpet on his wall. Y'all ain't never seen that before in my life.
No.
Other than a studio, I have never seen carpet on walls.
I don't.
Hey, BB Nice.
I've never seen a Steve Harvey ripoff, but yet here we are.
I'm not.
Oh, I can count on Jaden every single motherfucking time. Oh, damn. Jaden, you my nigga if you don't never get no bigger. I'll just listen.
Down to the floor.
I love me. That's why I was so happy. Love my Jaded. So, okay, y'all. So look. Something else that's been, and again, this is me. This is really be being messy, okay? They just here to hang out with me. Really be is being messy.
I'll be messy too, because you're not gonna come fight me, so shut the fuck up. How about that? Go ahead.
Well, it's funny you mentioned fights, because that's where I'm going.
Oh, we going to the don't get your eye popped and eye pop. Come on. I think we almost took Jaden out.
Don't get your eye popped and eye pop.
That's all I'm saying. Because can I just be honest? Can I just be honest? Can I say something? Can I say something? I am not the biggest proponent of that young lady. However, I respect her energy. You're not finna walk the fuck up on me at no goddamn restaurant and you ain't expect to get your ass whooped. Bitch, I don't know who the fuck you thought I was, but let me help you understand. Not today and not tomorrow. I'm not the 1, 2, 3, or 4 with your bullshit.
No. Story. What's up, L-Long? Thank you, baby.
What Emmy said.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all the story. Real talk. I got 3 things I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna let y'all say y'all piece. The first thing I'm gonna say is this. My grandmother, and I told you I was blessed in my life to have 3 grandmothers. My mother's mother was the idea of a grandmother, right? My mother's mother was a grandmother, right? My father's mother was a little different, okay? And my father's mother used to give me some great life lessons. Abby, I'm a mute you because I think that's you again, but I'm gonna let you come back on. My grandmother told me, "Don't you never let no bitch walk away from a fight." Mm-hmm. She said, "You never know where they're going. They could be going to get a weapon. Mm-hmm. They could be going to get back up." Mm-hmm. She said, "Don't you?" And that's a quote. "Don't you never let no bitch walk away from a fight. If the fight is over, you leave. Mm-hmm. But you don't let nobody leave and come back. That's the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say, and this is a true story. My grandmother cussed my brother out because let me tell you what my brother did one time. My brother got into a fight with a dude. They was fighting. My brother let the dude go in his house, and my brother, being Billy Badass, was out there waiting for him. Oh, go ahead. Da, 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 da. Dude came out the house with a bat. Now, thank God it wasn't a gun. Dude came out of the house with a bat and bust my brother with the bat. Because my brother's dumbass waited for that person to walk away and come back because he thought he had bested this person. Okay? You're not going to sit here and come into my space and be aggressive in my space, and I'm going to let you walk away? No, ma'am. Because I don't know where you're going, and I don't know what you're going to do when you get there. You don't. I got a third story to tell, and this is going to be a sad thing, but I need all of these pocket lawyers. Now, everybody on YouTube is a goddamn lawyer. They went to law school. They done passed the bar exam. Everybody know the definition of self-defense and assault. Everybody, it's a felony. It's this, it's that. Let me explain something to y'all about Virginia. Okay? Don't let the last couple my political correspondent is in the room. Don't let these last couple of elections fool y'all. Yeah. It is a red state all day.
All down it.
All day. Let me be real clear when I say this to y'all. When you talk about staying your ground, let me tell y'all a little story about a little boy down in Florida who was minding his business, walking home from the 7-Eleven with some Skittles and a can of soda in his hand, and this bitch rolled up on him and questioned him about where he was going. And because that young man commenced to whooping his ass, he pulled his gun out and shot him dead. Is that motherfucker in jail right now?
Right.
I'm sorry. Is he in jail? No, because all he had to say was,
he felt threatened.
I felt threatened.
Right.
So all y'all pocket lawyers talking about, she can't do that, blah, 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 blah. Nah. Y'all need to back up off of it. Because here's the thing, you ain't gotta like her. You really don't. I don't really give a fuck if you like her or not. And she don't either, let's be clear. I don't care.
I'm sure.
But please, and something she said, she did a live this morning. She did a 3-hour live, but something she said was real, y'all. And if y'all don't walk away with nothing else, I need y'all to understand this. And this is the same thing that's going on politically. Again, my political correspondents in the room. We had to impeach Trump, regardless of whether he leaves office or not, because you can't set the precedent that the presidency is here to be run amok with. Yeah. And so you say because you don't like this woman that it's okay for somebody to roll up on her whenever they getting goddamn feel like it because they don't like her, and they can get in her personal space and they can threaten her and she ain't supposed to be able to defend herself. Right. And at the end of the day, but when it happened to you, there's going to be another conversation. And like she said, if the situation had been reversed, oh my gosh, he'd be partying from the rooftop. Again, it ain't about whether you like somebody or not. It's about the precedent that is being set by saying that it's okay to stalk somebody. Like, because we content creators, we can't say where we hanging out. We can't say we going out with our friends. We can't do lives from certain places because we content creators. Are you fucking kidding me right now? And I ain't got no dog in that fight. I don't give a fuck whether who won, who lost. I really don't care.
Right. At all.
Well, Patty,
and I would also just like to say, I would also just like to say, they're trying to say that it was an older woman. The woman is 44. First of all, if she's older, then she should have known fucking better.
Right.
Let me say that. You know, and listen, you can't be that old and roll up on somebody and talk shit to them and just walk away like that and think that's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. She was young enough to get in her car, She was young enough to drive her ass up to that IHOP. She was young enough to ask the hostess where they were sitting and describe her. She was young enough to sit her ass down in that booth and cuss that woman out. And she was young enough to walk away. And she was young enough to do whatever happened after that. Because see, at the end of the day, we don't know what happened after the camera. We don't know what happened. Everybody's spinning some narratives about what they thought they heard and what they thought they saw and what they thought was happening. Don't nobody know what the hell happened.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody know what the hell happened. But at the end of the day, we know what we saw, and y'all want to switch that up. See, people with these scenarios, I've been talking about that before because y'all been doing it to James Caldwell. You know, whenever something happens, I conveniently be forgetting what the fuck started it. He be responding, and yep, I'm saying it.
Mm.
But neither you know, I ain't gonna go down that road. But I just had to get that off my chest. It ain't my fight, and I ain't got no dog in that fight. I really don't give a flying fuck. But I'm just saying, all of these, I've been listening to these lives, y'all. All these damn lawyers, everybody went to law school now.
Right.
I think the biggest elephant is the fact that everybody assumed that once she got rained up on, she wouldn't be able to fight. And we have to address that.
Yeah.
Because when I'm listening to because I didn't get to see it live, I saw the wrench or somebody posted it.
I saw it
right.
time as it was happening.
You have to listen to what she said. When the camera drops and it's the tussling, you have to hear, I've been fighting like this all my life. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Right.
Doing it to me my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody that's like, I'm ready for you. Now I can say me and her have had our words. And I'm just saying, we ain't friends. We're just, it's a mutual understanding. I stay on my side of the fence. She stays on her side of the fence. I don't bother nobody over there.
Right.
But I'm gonna say, I was surprised because I was one of many people. I'm gonna be honest. I was one of many people who thought if she got ran up on, that they was going to get her. And I was surprised because she handled herself and did what she needed to do. She did. She did.
You know, just because somebody doesn't do certain things don't mean they can't.
Right. Yeah. That's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
But you never know who can.
Right.
Right.
Right. Exactly. It's like, don't underestimate people.
You never know.
Because you never know. You walk up on the wrong one. And
hey, Jay Don, how you doing, baby?
But I will say this, though. I don't know if anybody else thought this, but my thought was, it's conveniently funny how the phone dropped the whole time, but she had it as she was walking, going to you. So I was like, I think you dropped that phone on purpose, but it's like, you won't be.
Or that was her first weapon and she threw it at her and then came behind her with a flurry of punches, one of the two.
Okay.
That's some shit I would have did. I'd have took that phone and chucked it, hit her, boop, right in the head.
I think it was you won't see this. You can hear about it all you want to, but you won't see.
Let me tell
you won't see this.
Here's what's funny, y'all. Y'all know we all in a group chat, right? So I ain't gonna say who it was. I got a message yesterday. I was like, they fighting. I was like, what the hell?
I said, oh my God. Oh my God. That's all I can say.
But and Lace Queen, your point is valid to say that, you know, we have a right to do what we want to do, but I choose to protect my privacy. And I do the same as well. Right. When I have, you know, even before I got on YouTube, when I would post stuff on Facebook or Instagram, I would never post stuff in real time. Mm-hmm. I would post stuff either when I'm getting ready to leave somewhere or after I was already gone. And that's not because, YouTube, that's just like you said, I just protect my privacy. But the point is, you shouldn't feel like you have to because you're worried about somebody rolling up on you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I ain't gonna get into all no conspiracies about if it was a setup. I ain't about to go down that road. Yeah. But I just want people to stop acting like everybody went to law school. Ain't nobody up in here with no damn law school.
Yeah.
And if the lawyers that are on here, then that's who I listen to. Show me your JD, and I listen to your opinion. And show me that you passed the bar in the state of Virginia.
Right.
You show me you passed the bar in the state of Virginia, and then I listen to whatever you have to say. But until then.
Yeah.
Not only the state of Virginia, the county in which this situation happened. Because that
makes a difference too.
Yeah.
What you say, Abby? Get your eye popped at the IHOP.
You want some flapjacks? I want to get it flat. I
mean, wait, y'all, hold up. Let me tell y'all a true story. All right, this is a true story. So my sister got a little bit of a temper, right? I'm really the calmest one. Between me, my brother, and my sister, I'm actually the calm one. My sister got a little bit of a temper. So when we were younger, my sister got into an argument with one of her friends. We were all in the house hanging out doing whatever, but the two of them got into an argument. My sister got up, walked her happy tail into the kitchen to get a weapon. This fool picked up a spatula, walked back into the living room, and smacked the girl with the spatula. Now, in hindsight, I'm glad she didn't pick up anything more lethal, but I'm just thinking, you went into the kitchen and you came out with a damn spatula? That's the weapon of your choice? A spatula? It's hilarious. Maybe y'all don't get the joke. It was funny to me. My bad. Yeah, no. You laugh about it. Clearly, it's not funny to nobody but me. No, okay.
I get it. It was a little chuckle. But it's one of those, I bet you had to be there. It would have been far more funny.
Oh, yeah. And you're right, too, Chocolate Bear. Your point is valid, too. We do, the reality of the situation is nobody walks into the eye of a storm. I mean, when I say nobody, y'all know what I mean. Yeah, we don't walk into the eye of a storm. However, at the end of the day, it's like, you just set a dangerous precedent when, because you just don't personally like somebody, and we all do it to a certain extent. So I'm not standing on a soapbox because hell, we've all done it to a certain extent. But I've been just listening to people over the last 24 hours, and it is just damn hilarious to me. Yeah, some of these narratives, honey, are just hilarious.
I mean, for the life of me, I don't understand why you just couldn't sit in your damn car. If you knew exactly where the place was, if you just didn't sit in your damn car, and maybe when you saw them come out, go, hey, blah, 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 have your church, and pull off and keep it moving. For you to come and sit your behind in the seat, anybody would have been like, what are you doing? I mean, she lucky she didn't get coffee thrown in her face, or some sugar packets like someone else said on one of the other things, or some syrup in your face, because that would have been my thing. It would have been like, because you in my space at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, her following her and doing all that kind of escalated it to a different level. However,
oh Lord,
you sat in my space. When you sat in my space and you was not invited to sit in my space, yeah. We got some issues, like straight up and down.
Right. No, my brother and sister don't have malice, but you don't want to run up on them. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And Abby, you bring up a valid point, and that's the other thing people need to understand too. Virginia is a commonwealth. Virginia, and it's a difference. A commonwealth, shit don't roll the same. But I ain't anyway. I just had to say my little 2 cents. Jada, where the hell you go? Where'd Jada go? How we losing Jada?
I'm looking for something. I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh God,
it's such great commentary.
Jada is silly.
They said, didn't y'all know they were filming for the love of YouTube?
Right.
Listen, they was trying to earn their little Chick-fil-A coupons that they hand out whatever show they filming.
They about to get a golden IHOP for life. Mess around.
Listen,
IHOP.
First of all, I prefer IHOP to a Waffle House because I like pancakes. I was very disturbed to find out that I went to the IHOP the other weekend and I was like, "Oh, we gonna get pancakes." There were no pancakes. None. Not a pancake to be had. I had to eat a waffle.
Trish, I agree. I agree with you, Trish, on that one. Look, let me say something. Golden Corral is my choice. If I had a choice, look who's here, y'all. Look who's here. Hey to the birthday boy.
Hey,
birthday boy.
Happy birthday. Go Shirley. It's your birthday.
I have a quick. I've had a lot of alcohol in me, and let me just say that right now. But I had a quick break in the monotony. We got about an hour and a half before we have our next event. And I had to tell you, ReallyBTV, let me get on a soapbox and cut your throat. It is 2020. Can we leave the mess in 2019? Can we get back to our usual, regularly scheduled programming? Let me pop all y'all heads. Let little brother come and pop all y'all heads. Try to get on here and be messy for the 2020. Can we come into the 2020 without being the true YouTubers and not denigrate ourselves down to being content creators like some of these other derelicts of society? Can we be true YouTubers and have real content and not discuss life's derelicts? Can we do that, please?
In 6 minutes.
I know we're talking QI and the rest of the people. I know you was talking about QI and the rest of the people you was shading and giving the business earlier. But now, can we get back to our regularly scheduled programming?
That's why I can't stand your ass.
I ain't talking about nobody. I was enjoying myself over here in the great state of Nevada while y'all over here being messy. Messy.
And I'm gonna be messy for the next 5
Talking
minutes.
Talking about Larry Nelson.
The name of the damn live. The name of the live is messy.
Talk about Larry Nelson, YouTube's favorite homosexual and everything. You people are horrible.
But you're the only one that you know what? But you're the only one who's saying names. You're the only one saying names.
You're the only one who is saying names. So who's that?
It's even worse that you didn't say the name. It's even worse. It is
down to the floor. Down to the floor. That's all I said.
Hey, now you just gonna be messy. Stand 10 toes down and call them out and damn to say something.
I'm good with what I did.
And we got her in a bun anyway, so we ready for whatever it's gonna be. Nobody's scared of none of these people.
No, it's of course not. It's not a thing about being scared at all.
There you go, finish the narratives.
Oh Lord, that word.
Or you go downgrade yourself by using words like narrative.
Other words like that go and let them go into and be.
Let the word narrative go.
Really, you know what? As an educator, you ought to be ashamed of yourself that you even use a term like that. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. What is wrong with you? Who made you people?
And
you really wait a minute. You are really buying into and embracing all that is the likes of Tracy.
He gonna make me mute him on his damn birthday. Ain't no, you know what?
Really?
I'm not doing this with him today. It's his birthday. I'm trying to be polite.
I just had to come again.
No, you don't have to say shit.
Oh.
Wow. That was a powerful echo. You heard that?
I'll tell you.
I'm just 5 minutes of life.
I just wanted to say happy birthday and I love you. And I hope you're having fun in Vegas. You can start arguing with the other one because we don't. That's not our relationship. So
can you send the link to Deshaun? Can you send the link to Deshaun for me, please? Jaded?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Jaden, I feel like Jaden just had as much liquor as El Teddy now. What's happening?
Jaden, can you send the link?
Christian left.
Deshaun, please.
He got out. He said,
"Oh, we lost Christian." Okay. Oh, and James said, "Happy birthday, El Teddy."
Thank you, mother. Thank you so much. Love you.
Whatever. Where's your next event? Where y'all going to next?
We are actually going to go see. Is it Celine? We're going to see somebody. Ooh. I think it's Celine.
Yes, my heart will go on.
My heart will go on. Yes, my heart will go on.
Yeah, we're going to do that, and then there's
how you doing, baby?
There's a party that we're going to tonight. Whose party is it? It's somebody's party. Last night we went to Tiger's party, which was insane. It was insane. Wow. Tonight we're going to somebody's party. Tickets was like $200. But we're going to that, and then there's the after party that we're going to after that, and then I go back to the hotel only for the purpose of picking up my bags and going to the airport.
I know that's right.
You gonna be
I'm glad you. I'm glad you had. It sounds like you were having an epic birthday, and I'm
If
happy
you
for
cut me right now, I am oozing Star of Bombay because that was one of my birthday gifts. Star of Bombay.
There's
Jay,
a
you know I
crave
love
for
my
that.
Bombay Sapphire, and you can only get Star of Bombay in Europe. So somebody ordered it for me and gave it to me for my birthday. So I'm oozing alcohol right now.
Awesome.
Hey, Miguel. Oh, sorry.
But I'm glad I came on and was able to interrupt all y'all messiness. Y'all just came on all over here to be messy.
First
I
of all,
need to go away
let's
for a
be very
little
clear, you
bit.
have been the messiest since you've got
No,
on
I have
here.
not.
Come
No,
on,
I have
come on,
not.
King. Yeah.
In the 5 minutes you've been on here, you've been messier than we were the whole hour.
Why? Because I said the names that you people had already mentioned without mentioning.
There's a reason why they weren't mentioned, though.
Well, that's because there's certain people. Our people are very educated, and they can read in between the lines of certain things.
Okay,
I don't
know how
have
well
to be that
we
direct.
think that people can read it. We use the words like narrative and junk like that.
Well, I mean, I love her to death, but I don't use that word. I'm just saying, so I don't include me.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know, the sad thing is, I've been saying it so much in jest that I do have to consciously stop.
Right.
Somebody is going to truthfully think that is an actual term.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to. Yeah, somebody is.
And you, as an educator who just let it roll off your tongue so effortlessly.
We're not going to talk about the things that you let roll off your tongue.
Oh gosh, okay.
Things roll on.
We're not going to talk about the things you let roll off
They
your tongue.
roll on my tongue, not off.
Okay, all right. You know, Abby, that is a beautiful brush. That is a beautiful brush.
It's gorgeous. That's my favorite brush.
Is that your favorite brush?
This is my favorite brush. I got it in an Ipsy box. It's my favorite. Lord. It's like a $40 brush.
Any other messy topics we want to discuss today?
Nope.
No, we're actually done. I'm gonna see if Deshaun is gonna come on. I was just in a messy kind of mood, and I decided to be a little messy today. That's all.
You know, we feel messy every once in a while.
I can't wait till the school year. I can't wait till the school year starts back so that you can go back to work.
That will be tomorrow morning, sir. I have to go to work tomorrow.
Good.
Me too.
Good. So you can commence to stop from being messy. Will kids be there tomorrow, or is it just faculty?
Nah, Sharon gonna be there tomorrow.
Waiting with bated breath. And parents said everybody. That's what the parents said. Everybody leave the house. And you
I've done no work. I've done no work. I've done nothing. I ain't looked at my work bag.
A mess.
I have thoroughly enjoyed my vacation. I ain't looked at my work bag.
I won't be at work tomorrow, but I'll be there on Friday. You're good.
And you guys, well, since you're here, we might as well go ahead and plug it. For those of you who do not already know, tomorrow, the Gentleman's Panel will be on El Teddy's channel. It will be his birthday celebration. So y'all come on over and be ready to send some happy birthday and well wishes to that bratty ass little brother of mine.
Get your coins ready to make it rain on his channel.
Yeah. Be ready to bless him with some birthday blessings.
Did Captivated Christian say I was the messiest of all of us on here? Mind you, he makes whole videos about people. Did you forget that?
First of all, let's be very clear. It was about one particular person who had my name in there.
Hey, you put their name in your title.
Just so they knew he was talking directly to them. So there was no confusion. That's all it was.
Put people's names in my title.
I don't know. First of all, let's be very clear. The person's name was not in my title. It just happened to be certain things that were around or that he may be known for. But the person's name was not in my title. There you go, trying to be messy. Yeah.
I'm not messy. I have all types of wipes to clean up after myself.
Oh, God.
I'm not messy.
That don't mean you're not messy just because you know how to clean yourself.
That
means you are messy because you have to keep cleaning yourself.
You got to keep it on deck.
Wait a minute. Before this This narrative, that's the word narrative, is fun. I am not that kind of messy. I am very clean in that department. You talk about stay ready, I'm ready at the drop of a dime. So let the record show that is not the messy we're talking about.
And congratulations, good for you.
Got it.
We don't want that to get out.
You are the spokesperson for preparedness.
We got it. It's just Shay. I can answer that question for you. So this is actually you asked me the question you asked was which one of his books was the first in the series. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna make myself big. This is actually the first book, Loving Topaz. If you guys are not familiar, James Colwell, a lot of people have been talking about his book, Boys Like Me, but he also has some nonfiction books out as well. And this is the first one in the series, Loving Topaz. And it looks like this. This was actually going to be my next book in our book club, but we never get around to the book club. But maybe we'll start the book club back up in January and we'll do Loving Topaz. But that's the first book in the series. Okay, we back. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. Child. Jaded, is Deshaun gonna come on?
He hasn't replied. I sent him the link. I said, you were interested in him coming on.
Okay.
Replied.
Right, Danielle. He has that Book of Darkness. Exactly. Thanks, Danielle. We're not entertaining.
I'm not gonna let y'all just keep coming at my throat.
Who's coming at your throat?
You started it.
No one can come at your throat if there's something in it.
Oh. Wow. And on that note.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to be good in 2020. Try to send me to the dark side.
Already.
2020 allow me to get to my birthday before I commits to going to the dark side. Okay. Dear God.
you know I love you, Harpo.
Beat him.
We love you. We about to shut this thing down. I gotta get ready to go to work tomorrow, y'all.
Yeah, you got to go to work tomorrow. That's good for you.
Oh God, that's good for me. And I'm gonna be on time for work tomorrow. That is my plan. Blessing. New year. I'm gonna be.
No, you're not.
Don't tell me that because I'll be texting you early in the morning. Like,
no. Oh, I'm gonna know. Watch this. But no, because it's gonna be too early for me because I'm gonna still be out. Yeah, so I won't be able to call you because I'm gonna still be out here on the West Coast, so it's gonna be earlier than I won't be able to.
Look, it's a new year. I'm refreshed. I've rested over this vacation.
But I'm gonna know Friday morning though. I'm sure gonna know Friday morning.
Really, Deshaun is saying he's backstage. Sorry.
Oh, I can't see him. All right, hold on. Is that him right there?
We hope so.
Because I don't just be clicking on boxes. I don't know what's in them. Just saying.
Hey,
what's going, you guys? Happy birthday, El Teddy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Seems like you trying to catch up to me.
I don't know if we can catch up to you at this point.
Right. I ain't even trying. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm tapped out. I ain't even trying. Because I got to get ready to be on time for work tomorrow.
Allegedly.
Allegedly? Damn, that's messed up.
What's alleged?
No, I'm just joking.
The chocolate baby, you do not know how to follow directions. I have told you twice. See, I had that 2-piece waiting for you. I told you twice to text me. I had your 2-piece waiting for you.
I don't have your number.
That's why I told you to email me so I could give you my number.
Okay, I'll get it tomorrow with my 2-piece baby. And they have a deal. They have chicken tenders for $10, baby. I want my meal. That's why I'll be there.
Chicken tenders for $10. What kind of chicken tenders are these?
I will be there, baby.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Them better be the best chicken tenders ever.
Finger licking good. Finger licking good, Evie. Finger licking good.
Yeah. That's the KFC slogan. This Popeyes.
But I'm gonna come and get them tomorrow, baby. I want my side as well. Cajun rice.
Somebody being real demanding.
You want $10 tenders and Cajun rice?
Right. Okay, and he want a side.
And a side.
And something to drink.
And a biscuit.
Right. And something to drink.
Well, I'll provide the drink, baby. I'll provide the drink.
So you provide the drinks. Okay.
Yeah, I provide that.
And some good on the side too.
Hey, I'll tell you that. I might have that already, maybe.
Ooh.
Well then.
Look at Jaden.
Or do you want to have Teddy's thing?
Right.
Wait, one of my things. I do that.
You did that one time that other person was showing his thing.
Oh yeah, I was here for all the meat.
I know.
was here for all the meat.
That thing, y'all talking about reaction. That still is a funny reaction. That is. Anyway, I ain't even gonna keep going down that road. Yeah, I guess we're still in here for about another 10-15 minutes, and I do have to get up off here. Yeah, you guys.
I'm just mad that for the rest of YouTube history in this sector, I'm going to be attached to that video of the meat coming out.
But you love meat, El Teddy. You love the meat, right?
I do love meat, and I was here for all of it.
Well,
dear God.
Let me tell you something. I ain't even really rocking with all of that right now. But if there was a top 10, that was it right there. That had to be in the top 5.
Well, at least I know I'll be on one of the videos in the top 10.
Because that thing right there, that thing was hilarious.
But can't you devour the meat, El Teddy?
She's one of my subscribers. I don't want to put her name out there, but she's not a YouTuber, and she gave me an idea after I did my live last Saturday of the top 10 reads from this sector, and she had them all listed out.
Oh, for real?
I did make the top 10. She had some good ones on there too. She said you should do this. She had it all laid out too. I said, yeah, I don't know if
that's a messy one though.
Yeah, that would be real.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a messy question. How many times was Mother on that list?
Twice.
Messy.
And El Teddy, right?
It was a very well written list too. It was. I might email it to you if I feel up to it. But then I don't know because I don't want to put her information out there. But it's one of my
you can send it to me without putting her information. Yeah, you can cut and paste it into a new email. Mm-hmm. Come on now.
You can screenshot it to me, baby. You can screenshot it to me. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That would be good. That would be a good one. You're right. That'd be a message.
Totally different. Okay.
Right. What kind of screenshots y'all sending?
Fix it. Fix it.
I'm just saying.
I'm a good Catholic boy, so I don't.
Ooh, that's the
when
you be in that little confessional.
Y'all be in them confessional booths doing all only God knows what.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. You Catholic? You're Catholic? Chocolate Bay.
No, I'm lying. I went to a Catholic school, but I'm not Catholic.
Oh, okay. Well, I went to Catholic school my whole life, but
sex goes on in Catholic schools than goes on in regular public schools.
Baby, giving away the secrets, baby. Giving away the secrets. Now,
okay, because I went to Catholic school my whole life.
And we talking about between staff and student. We ain't talking about student and student. Shoot.
Don't do that. Anyway.
Y'all don't do that. That's what you need to be telling y'all faculty.
Right. Oh my Lord.
I never had any issues when I went to Catholic school from kindergarten to 12th grade, and I never had.
Are you sure your teachers they have no issues either?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm about to, because we can already shut it down in a few minutes anyway, Gregory. I just wanted to give Chocolate Bear an opportunity to come and hang out for a little while. Since it took him the whole he can't follow simple damn directions.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. No, I had started drinking. And then I just, baby, I fell asleep.
That's right. Blame it on the
baby.
alcohol. Abby, I see you put your earrings back on, so we good now? You good?
Hello, Jaded.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
No need to swing on anybody just yet.
No, ain't nobody swinging. Ain't nobody swinging.
Don't know how we got scolded. We ain't doing nothing wrong. He come up.
Everybody over here doing nothing wrong. That's just El Teddy being messy.
They being messy
as you
scolding us
per usual.
Mm-hmm.
I am the good one of all of us. Let the record show.
Mind you, he brought all the tea. We was throwing slick shade and using metaphors and all that. And he said all the names. All the names.
Damn a metaphor.
I didn't know a name that you guys said, so I'm going to have to text somebody and tell them I didn't know what
was shade. Can I just send darkness? Because you can't get from under darkness. Damn shade. You can get from under shade. We send straight darkness. Damn it all to hell. We got Abby over there. I love Abby got my back, and that's all I'm waiting.
That's a really good topic.
I love some El Teddy, baby.
Be direct and indirect. Because sometimes you got to come in a bitch throat. And sometimes
you do.
But subtlety is good.
Baby, don't thwart my Jaded
when
now.
You try to be subtle and covert about it, they keep doing it. And they think it's okay because they be like, oh, you ain't come for me. And sometimes you got to gut a bitch. Sometimes you have to gut bitches.
Surgery. Sometimes when you're doing surgery, you need
to be delicate.
If you do surgery, baby, you might have to kill a bitch and then move on, baby. I'm sorry.
No, I don't want to kill them. I want them to live, but I want them to. I'm just saying, like, I think it's a time and a place for both. I think sometimes you got to come out.
I agree.
But the people y'all talk about ain't the ones that you come with surgical precision with. Those the bitches you take blunt objects and gut their ass with. Okay.
I saw that, B-Lo. I did. B-Lo, I saw that. The Pope wasn't playing with these people. Talking about running up on somebody and getting in their personal space. The Pope had to slap a hoe. She tried to pull up on him, and he was like, hold up, player. I don't know you like that.
Yeah.
I don't follow the Pope like that, so I don't know.
Me neither.
Well, it made national headlines.
Me and old white men don't really get along.
Me neither.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Patty Duke, you said you had nuns for teachers you don't want to hear. I had nuns for teachers too. You know, I ain't had no issues. I mean, I can't compare it to anything because I never went to public school, so.
Wow.
So what you trying to say, man?
Right, that was everybody that went to public school.
Wow.
Yeah, that was your nose in the air.
Oh, Mississippi. I'm low brow.
You know, commoners who went to public school.
Oh my Lord!
Being all elitist and stuff.
Y'all are taking it.
No, we took it how you gave it.
Ooh. What you trying to say,
Y'all take
baby?
it the wrong way. What I'm saying is, I'm saying that in my experience, I wasn't treated
what
badly.
What you saying is us common folks should be glad to be on the same screen with you.
No, what I'm seriously, I didn't mean it like that. What I'm saying is I don't have anything to compare it to. I can't say, oh, well, I was treated better than, because I don't have a comparison. All I'm saying is my experience in Catholic school wasn't bad. But I can't compare it to public school because I didn't go. I wasn't saying it like I was elitist or nothing. I'm just saying I can't compare it.
Understand.
Thank you.
They said that about y'all
I get it.
DC people. You know, y'all have this whole air of elitism about you all.
Oh, God. Go get ready for your damn party.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, patient. Thank you, patient. Thank you.
You're being messy.
Damn it. Please. Thank you. Thank you, It's Just Shay. Thank y'all so much. See, my people know how. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love to the chat.
I hope these same people in the chat come to my defense when I be getting shaded and all kind of stuff coming my direction.
You usually are the one throwing the darkness, so
I don't do anything.
What?
I'm as pure as the driven snow.
L Teddy is innocent, baby. Leave my L Teddy alone, baby.
Thank
I don't play about L Teddy is innocent.
So we just gonna tell you, we starting off 2020 with the lie.
L Teddy is innocent. I love his personality.
In the words
Chocolate
of Caldwell / Billyboy TV / mother, hit the damn button because he's over here lying. Hit the goddamn button.
Goddamn button.
Oh Lord, did it knock somebody? Oh shit. What I just do? Did I knock somebody out?
Yeah.
Lies. That's
Yep.
what that was.
Hold on, wait.
Yep.
Hold on.
Them lies pushed them out.
See.
I can't hit the button because I don't see nobody hit the button on.
You did that on purpose because Deshaun was on my side.
No, I didn't.
Thank you, Shauna. Thank you,
I'm here.
Shauna.
Almost.
There you go. He back?
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
All right.
No harm, no foul.
L Teddy is telling all truths, baby.
So
Oh,
you
really?
lying too, Deshaun?
Oh, you like it backstage, huh? You like it backstage, huh?
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute.
baby, they can't prove nothing. None of these allegations can be proven, baby. So.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
No, I was
There's video evidence.
not it.
There's video evidence of all the foolery.
Well, not with me doing anything illicit.
Let the record reflect. This fool just did a top 5 of his reading the fuck out of people was in the top. Like, I don't understand. 3 of the top 5.
And who was reading? It was Abby and Jaded and ReallyBee and Captivated. Y'all were all on there reading down.
Captivated, I'm shocked. I'm shocked at you. I'm shocked.
There.
Let the record reflect that L Teddy was sitting by himself with a big ass book in his lap. Reading pieces. We saying names and shit.
Not one.
I had to get closer so y'all can hear me.
Right.
It was not 3 times.
Right.
The first time you had a book.
Your motherfucking thumbnail was an explosion.
Right. Twice.
A mushroom cloud.
Okay.
And not to mention, you sit there with the book in your lap like Mr. Rogers and talk about, thank you for joining.
Well, whatever do you mean? What do you mean?
Get off L Teddy, baby. I'm not gonna allow this. I'm not gonna allow this.
Okay, you can like L Teddy all you want. I like him too, but that don't mean he's shady.
Right.
He is shady.
Shauna, I am here for you.
We love L Teddy. That doesn't change the fact that he is the shade monster. I mean,
out of all of us on this, out of everybody up here, L Teddy is the shadiest.
The shadiest. Yeah.
He's so shady. He don't even throw shade. He throws darkness. Listen to what he says. Pay attention.
He's so shady. He's just got a night and a night cycle.
Damn.
Goddamn.
He's so shady. He need a nightlight in the daytime.
I'm not doing this with y'all. I am not doing this with y'all.
Welcome to the roast of L Teddy birthday.
His birthday roast. Welcome to his birthday roast.
The birthday roast.
You know what? I'm here for a roast. That's a good idea. I might do that.
The birthday roast
could be fun.
Of L Teddy.
Right. Don't worry, everybody. You have paid your light bills. It's just L Teddy walked in the room and it got dark.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
No,
ooh, that was fun.
Jesus.
When you enjoy your birthday, sir, it's well deserved. Happy birthday. Don't party too hard.
I just want y'all to know that my friends in the Bay are here watching y'all. go in on me, laughing and enjoying themselves at my
should.
expense because they ain't shit either. They ain't shit.
Whoa.
None of them motherfuckers ever
wait a minute. At this point, you might want to be careful about saying things about people.
I don't care about none of them.
Roll up.
Okay. Don't go to the celebration. Your turn.
I'm just saying.
Shauna, Abby Shauna said you look beautiful.
And the kids,
thank you.
Kids, yes. Abby and the kids.
You giving me some real Mary J. Blige beat you. You giving me some good. I'm feeling that look today, Abby. I am feeling that look, girl.
I appreciate it. I really do.
That reveal right there. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
is it bad that I brought my metal straws with me to Vegas?
El Teddy, I have my metal straw as well. I have my metal straw.
No, El Teddy, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring your stuff with you.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure that it ain't
and
bad.
your cleaning supplies as well.
Of course.
You got the thing to clean the store. Okay, well then you good. We don't know them hoes over there. You bring your stuff with you.
I mean, this is Vegas.
Yeah.
I mean, they were handing out
that's a breeding ground for debauchery. Make sure.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, he feels to keep at home, I'm sure.
Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to shut this thing down. I have to get ready prepping for work tomorrow because I will be on time. If nothing else.
I mean, you only had like a week and a half to 2 weeks to get ready, and you're not ready yet. I mean, really?
Really, B?
Oh, okay,
Really?
Shady.
Okay, so we are procrastination sisters. That's what we do. Back up off us.
Then don't be trying to rush us because you done procrastinated.
I do. My thing is, what was the purpose of me getting ready a week ago when I didn't have to be back at work? Like,
I mean, but you had like all day yesterday when you had like 4 videos and went live.
And I was doing shit. Like my videos ain't going live.
Well, who were you doing? That's
what? We will not sit here and come for my cancer sister. We won't.
There you go. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Cap. Okay, Cap. I apologize.
We won't do that. I mean,
captivating Christian.
Don't
try to take her side, okay? Please don't do that.
I wasn't trying. I just simply said you're not gonna go for my cancer sister right now, so that's not what it is.
I mean, cancers do kill people.
Well,
you said
people
do
die from cancer.
People do die from cancer, so be careful.
Oh. Well, all right.
I'm not ready. I am the cure for cancer. I'm not worried. I'm the cure for cancer.
Okay. I feel like we shouldn't even be here for this conversation. What's happening?
Capricorn.
Maybe you better go to the pharmaceutical company
in the room. We are the cure for cancer.
You better go to the pharmaceutical companies, baby.
Right.
Anyway, I have no comments on all of that. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for coming through. This was our first live for 2020. And y'all know what we do over here. We normally don't be messy, but I was in a messy kind of mood today, so I was messy. Fuck it. But we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. And then, we got the gentleman's panel once again to remind you guys where you'll get to see my 3 brothers that's up here. Captivating Christian, Jay the Nerd, and that other dude.
And I will super chat you tomorrow, El Teddy, on your platform. The other guy, hell no, but I'll super chat you, baby. I support
you. No problem.
And we know that
we accept super chats and cash apps. We do accept cash apps.
Okay.
My mods will be putting the cash app out.
The Chocolate Bay is an esteemed alum of the gentleman's panel, one of the founding fathers of the gentleman's panel.
Come on,
and an OG.
The OG of the gentleman's panel.
Allegedly.
And of course, my B-girl stance sister over there, Abby.
I'm joking.
Oh, hold on, y'all. This is my mama. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Mute it.
Mama might want her Popeyes, baby.
No, she always be sometimes.
Oh boy. And we're all just waiting for her to get off the phone.
Right. We just patiently, we just waiting.
Just a mess.
She ain't even looking at us. She didn't Tony right, she having a whole ass conversation with her mama. We just
Who just
normally you're supposed to be like, hey, let me call you right back. Or you're supposed
to send them
to voicemail with the little message, I'll call you right back. Not have whole 15-minute conversations. Okay, and then try to talk to us.
Or you just hit the button, you hit the mute button and go, all right, guys, we're gonna end this. Thanks for stopping by and click and end and then get on the phone. But
click the damn button. But she over there all, having whole facial expressions. I mean, just deep conversations.
Thank y'all for coming out. God
Something
bless
is deep.
Tonight.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
What's the damn button?
Happy birthday.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for the birthday wishes.
Hit the damn button.
Right.